Hi everyone, welcome back to Fearlessly Beautiful. Danae just joining me today because she wants to ask questions about something that I'm going to talk about later. So today I'm going to continue with my story from Winthrop and pick up from where I left off. So even though my first semester at Winthrop was different, I did have a good moment. I was able to travel to Guatemala. There was a class that I took, and we read the book. Like each year at Winter, they have a book that they pick, and it's called the Common Book. And that year, the book was called "Where Am I Wearing," and it was written by Kelsey Timmerman, and it was talking about like material stuff and like how our clothes are made in other countries and how they're made in sweatshops and like material things like your iPhone and different things, and why do you want certain material stuff, and does it define who you are? And so I think it was like an 8-week class, and then we were able to travel to Guatemala with the author at the end of the class. So, what questions do you want to ask?
Um, so how you say that name? Guacamole?
Guatemala.
Guatemala. Did you go?
Guatemala.
Did you go down there?
I went up there.
Okay.
Yes.
So what did you do?
So while we were in Guatemala, we were able to tour a sweatshop, and a sweatshop is where like they make our clothes, like the name brand clothes that we wear are made in sweatshops, and they're made in terrible conditions because the workers don't get lunch breaks, they don't get any breaks really, they barely make any money, they never get to see their families, and it's really hot, and they don't really get to like they don't even get to see, like the people that make iPhones, they don't even get to see what they look like, but they just get them made in other countries because it's cheaper, and then they mark up the prices and sell it for a lot more. And also we went to a coffee place and we saw how coffee was made. We toured Guatemala, and we were able to eat a lot of like fresh fruits and vegetables, and everything tastes different there because it's like freshly grown, so it was really good. And the roads are like cobble streets, so it's like not regular roads, but it's like stones. It was pretty, but it was like really bumpy. And we also went to villages, and we had to help build houses, and we saw malnourished children, and we were able to help feed them. That was really sad. So yeah.
How long was like the drive, or like
The
did you go
flight.
on an airplane? Yeah.
The flight was like
Excuse me.
I think it was like 3 hours. It wasn't too bad. 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, so like who went with you? Like your school? Like was like a field trip or like what?
It was a class. I think it was about 16
History?
of us. Huh?
What subject was it in?
It was like an elective kind of like how you have in middle school, but it's like a college elective. So it was a study abroad class.
Ooh. Okay. I don't have any more questions.
Okay, so yeah, so my experience in Guatemala was great, and that was the highlight of my first year at Winthrop. So next week you'll get to see how I overcame being on academic probation and how my grades went up, and see more into my journey at Winthrop. So see you guys next week.
Bye.